breaking this up a little bit differently today with a little bit more mat work. We thank you for joining us. We are switching everything from a lot of the Instagram live classes onto our Far West online platform. So look for us there in terms of any of your live feeds you can get with all of your favorite instructors. We're going to get started. So pick a playlist, whatever song you would like that is your favorite. Something to get your heart rate up, and then we're going to start with our warm-up here. All right, and here we go. So take a nice deep breath in. Happy Mother's Day to those of you mamas, to those of you aunties, cousins, mentors, for moms. Reach that right hand all the way down along that thigh. Take that left arm up and over. Try to start your chin, your gaze in the direction of your fingertips. Breathe that left hand back down. Extend the left hand down that thigh and that right arm up over your crown line. Reach your gaze over. Try to just bring yourself back to center. Shoulders descend towards your hips. Soft knees, hips up. Let's tap the right heel and then the left. Nice and slow. Right heel, really feel that pronunciation through the body. Hands rest on the hips. Trailing so that you're nice and hip width apart with those feet, not letting them interject. Through your central pass. Speed it up. Right, switch, left. Following that beat, keeping your shoulders, squeezing your chin lifted. Your throat is open. Deep breath. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Really feel that hug your thigh muscle around that upper femur. You have 4. Then you're going to add into a hop. So at any point in time, if that intensity is not enough, you add in. Here we go. Hop right, hop left. Whoop. Get that little bounce with you. For your 4, your 3, bring some warmth into your chest. Arms reach ahead. Reach, squeeze. Really extending through the backs of those knees as those heels extend out in front of that body. Hugging the ribs, you're twining to center, arms up overhead. Here we go. Keeping those feet with your trail. Your back is hugged, extending long through your lower spine. Reach forward. Breathe your 3. And it's 2. When you're set, you're going to step that right leg back behind you, then in, switch. Left, in, switch. Right, in. Sitting nice and low, so that as you're here, you're really taking that weight back behind those knees, holding on into your seat right here. Keep that tuck for 4. There's 3. Your right, then switch. Your left, let's add some speed again. Right, tap, left. Stay low, keeping your depth. 4, 3, moving your body. Speed this right, left. So that transitions into a mall walker. I can't even imagine how much you want to go to a mall right now. Walk it out. Turn some things on with credit card stripes. You have 3, you have 2, and 1. When you're ready, right foot just back and hold. Arms come up into prayer, just above your crown. And then from here, you're going to twist your arms back, right knee up, and forwards, right leg back. Again, arms stay twist, right leg extends up. Now if the arms are too much for you, that's okay. And if it becomes a little bit too much to extend the knee up, I want you to then rather bring the toes in to tap the floor, so you're still working your body through a little bit of that initiated balance challenge. Speed this up, in, and press. Hugging into that left heel, holding to that tucked lower abdomen, into those ribs. 4, exhale, breathe 3. Your 2, when you're set, right foot down, left leg extends back through the knee. Let's take this in slow, extend that out, slow. In, breathe. Try to really narrow those elbows as you tense down, so you keep some of that chest engaged and active. Your shoulders reach this out. Here we have singles, so we're going to reach, squeeze, twist. Draw that gaze up over the left shoulder, keeping the extension through your throat, that open chest. 4, and twist. 3, really mount into that right foot. 2, and when you're ready, take those arms down to the floor. Reach, stretch out to the back of the body. Heel toe that right foot just a little bit wider. Take a nice straddle stretch. From here, tend those fingertips. Keep the length of those legs, and if you prefer, reach towards a block or a bolster. whatever you prefer and require. Now we're going to just take that left hand to the floor or a prop, right hand to the ceiling. Find a nice stretch. Now from here, I'm going to get you to slowly bend into that right knee, send that right hip back. Let's go. Drop for 2. Press up for 2. As you go down, you take that intensity along the outer ridge of that right side thigh and hip. I want you to feel that nice elongated stretch on the left. Try to keep those hips level and the opening through your chest. Let's single this strong. If you need, get out of that twist if that becomes a little bit too intense along the inner left side ridge. You have 4. Yes, send that hip back. Ooh, looks good, Sarah. When you're set, we pulse at the bottom, just lower. So send those hips back evenly behind you, keeping that opening stretch to the right hand side. Drop down just 1 inch. We go lower. Press into that foot. Find that pressure. Stream it, keeping that knee still with the heel and extending out of those toes for 4. And lift. Lower. Exhale out. Breathing that into your chest length into that left arm and take that right arm slowly back to center. Reach out of that right leg. Right hand is down to the ground with that prop. Left arm float and just let it unfurl to the ceiling. Breathe space into your neck, your throat. From there, taking that left hip bone back. So we're going to drop down for 2. Take it up for 2. Maybe you have someone in the house making you breakfast this morning and they can hold you accountable for form. Take it down, low. Bring it back up, slow. So the slower we do this with control, I want you again, checking with that right side hip. It's not dipping or tilting, you're staying square to the floor. So all the emphasis is into that left side seat. Let's single this out. Drop and lift. Down and lift. That left knee can stay soft at the top so that you maintain that engagement. 4. Breathe. 3. Ooh, there's your 2. Demoing ain't easy. Let's pulse the bottom, drop. 1 set. So try to still that knee as much as you can. Find and source that mobility out of that hips, crease everything where it meets with the back seat. Let's take this down 1 inch. Just drop and lift. Again, taking out of that twist, if that becomes a little bit too intense, that is okay. It's hard enough getting yourself to do this in your house. I know. The left hand comes back to center. Walk both those hips side to the side. Let that crown drop towards the floor line. Slowly walking both hands over towards the right. Let those hands just cradle along the outside of that heel, supporting it. Try to lift your chin up towards the very top of your laces. Let your head soften, walk those hands back through and towards that left heel. Find that stretch. It might even be just your shin or your thigh. You don't have to go as low to feel this in the body. Walk those hands all the way back around towards the right and step your right leg down. And then you're just going to bring yourself into a tabletop posture. So you want to have those hands about chest width. Breathe into your upper back so you squeeze that central column and then rolling those lower abs up. So you're just going to feel it elongate the back. It might feel like you're arching, but I promise you, you are not. From here, step your right set of toes back. Breathe, lengthen that knee. Keep that heel high over your toe set. And then breathe that left leg back. Try to take that chin, your gaze up ahead. Breathe into those abs, navel to the ceiling of your body. When you're set, we'll twist right and left, twist right and left. So you're just slowly twisting, turning out around the axes of your body at this point. It's subtle. You don't want to think about those hips pulling to the floor or anything offsetting the hold that you have in your shoulders. Let's go forwards and back. We go toes, pull your heels. Press toes, pull your heels. When you go and pull those heels, pull them into that nice, strong vertical structure where you still maintain the engagement. Slowly try to modulate any overextension in the heels of the Achilles. Breathe your 4. Really sprawl out all 10 fingertips. Lock into those elbows. Press through the earth for 4. Breathe your 3. There's your 2. And then 1. Let's slowly take those hips to the ceiling. And try not to let go of the engagement in your body. So first with that down dog stretch, pull into that nice, strong back, that spinal column. Send your gaze back towards your toes. We're going to drop your crown to the floor. Down for 2, and up for 2. Down for 2. 2 more, just like this. So take those elbows out and draw that work along the sides of your body, your lat line, your breath. Pull this in, brace the body, keep the hips high. I definitely told Sarah that we wouldn't do too much shoulders today, so I promise you, we're not here for much longer. Exhale that out. Keep tension soft. Ease that away from your throat. Let's single this. Please lower and press. Drop and press. Really try to touch the very top of your head, that crown to the floor line. 4. Connect. 3. Thank you, Mother Earth. 2. When you're set. 1 set. Just pulse this through. Drop. Soft until that beat ends and stops. Your 3. Your 2. Your 1. And please release. Bring those knees down. And then press those hips back towards your ankles. Allow your crown to the floor. You can tense those fingertips. You can pop those hands onto either a bolster, any kind of cushion, blanket, block, just to give yourself a bit of a lift and a little bit of stretch through your chest, okay? So, we're going to get into a little bit of a series utilizing our circle band. If you don't have a band, you're welcome to do this either completely propless or with a weight and substitution, okay? So, with your band, I'm going to ask that you hook it underneath the arch of your right foot. Now, this is also a balance challenge, so at any point in time, our core isn't firing or we're not able to quite find that stable center, then I want you to just ensure that you can keep both feet, both limbs onto the floor. Drake's just getting a little bit heavy in the back here. So, with that band around your right foot, we're going to just start with that nice narrow row. So stabilize that right forearm onto your thigh or your palm line if you'd like. The further hinge forward we are from our hips, the more likely you are to get that posterior chain to fire. So we're going to squeeze this back, slow, 3 counts, let go, 4. Up, slow, 3 counts, and let that go, 4 up. Slow, or wrap that around that side left waist, up, 2, 3, here's your single. So we squeeze, release. Really activating that force down through the right foot and into that back left knee. For 4. You're 3. There's 2. 1. And we pulse the ceiling up. So try to wrap that elbow not just back, but around your left side column of the waist. For 4. The section. 3, 3. Come down through the back of that neck. And when you're set, we'll add on. So let that band release. We're going to pull into it nice and tightly. From there, you're going to bounce, challenge the body up so that you come into a tabletop and you let that band release. Squeeze up and come on back down to your floor lunge. I'll bring you back down with me, Sarah. And then we come on down. We squeeze, release, take that all the way back up. Squeeze, release, and take that all the way back down. Squeeze, release, and take that all the way back up. Squeeze, release, and all the way back down. Try to keep those toes curled under so it makes it easier to execute the lift and that stability. Keeping both thighs along a different hip track. Lift and squeeze. So as you come up, it's all about that outer right side. So squeeze, release, and lift. Tabletop that back. Squeeze, release, or you keep the left set of toes on the mat if you need. Last one here. Squeeze, release, and take that back down towards the ground. This time, switch that band into your right side hand, okay? You can rest that elbow onto the very top of your thigh bone here. Breathe your shoulders back so you don't collapse the chest. Fan open with that palm, strong in your wrist, not letting it disengage. We're going to pull that up for 2. Drop that out for 2. Squeeze this in for 2. Down and out for 2. Another option, if you find that elbow starting to mobilize, take it to the very tip of your knee. Give yourself just a little bit more flexibility in that motion. Up 2, down 2. Up 2, down 2. You must let go. Here we go. No obstacles. 2 more. Last one. And now we single up and release. Single up and release. Note that release. Is that engagement maintaining from the very back of your tricep. Pull in and up, down and out. Pull in and up. Let's pulse this at the top. Keep those hips square, even with the right leg reaching forwards and ahead. Keep hugging back into your spine. Deep breath in. There's your 3, your 2, your 1, and please let that soften. Let go of your band first versus holding on to it and letting go of it under your foot, because that's how things tend to snap back at us. You'll take your right leg long. Give yourself just a nice deep stretch along the back of that leg. Breathe into your shoulders. You may stay higher, and that's perfectly fine. Your focus and aim is for your back, not to overextend, but to really find those nice sharp edges that you want to sharpen. Roll out the shoulders, span the toes side to side. Just get that nice rhythm opening through the back 180 of your body. And then when we're ready, we're going to switch that band so it's underneath the arch of our left side foot. And then we start with that band in our right hand here. So with that back right knee descending below the hip socket, breathe into your shoulders. Again, a nice proud chest, holding onto that band. You're going to take that elbow, wrap it up and around the waist, down and out. Slow. Back and up, slow. Down and out, slow. Keeping that torso nice and square, flush off to that side, down. For 2. Breathe up. For 2. Still active in those legs on the floor, so you want to squeeze, tap, hold into that left glute, press and extend into your back right set of toes. Make sure that that right set of toes in preparation, you fold them under to the mat. Single up and release. Squeeze in and around and release. Still hugging into that right side waist. Each time that band comes and calling, breathe forward. Exhale. In. Exhale. Using that nice prop of the left forearm to hug the torso up. Pulses at the top, up and in. Slowly around, letting this hardly pull you back down. 4. There's 3. There's your 2. And in 1, you're going to just hold this at the top. Slowly let that arm release. And then from here, we're going to repeat as we did on the other side. So you want to squeeze that elbow high. Press off the right leg and pull yourself to float. Now, toes stay to the floor for lesser impact, okay? From here, you want to squeeze, release, and come back down to the floor. Squeeze up, release, and come back off the floor. Tabletop, squeeze, release, come back down to the floor, to mat. Up, release, come back up to airplane mat. Squeeze, release, come back down to the mat. In, exhale, come on up out of there. Squeeze, let go. You have just 2 more like this. So as you float up, hold into your back, hold into your low abs, your core, up. Using the glute to power you, to stabilize you. Last one, in, release, up, squeeze, exhale that out, and breathe that right knee back to the floor. Switching that band into your left side hand here. Elbow again, if you're palm to the ceiling, resting on that thigh or right on the edge of your knee. Either way, it's supporting your elbows so it can't shift shape or do anything that's out of your control because of ease. Now we're going to take this up and in, down and out. So as we go slow, you give your body time to really source out where this challenge is prompting and cueing from. You want, instead of letting that tricep to just kind of dive into the thigh, to hug this along the inner arm line. Breathing this in. Holding strong through your wrist. Single this, please. Here we go. In, release. Up, let go. For your 4. Oh, 3. Oh, 2. When you're set 1, set pulsing, take it up and in. See if you can separate that elbow just to challenge yourself. Make sure you're in this. 4, 3, 2, and let that slowly soften out. Take that band off of your hand, off of the foot. Taking that left heel into the mat, hips can stay higher or lower in terms of what you would like for accessibility and challenge for your body to let go through. Roll out your shoulders. Those toes can flex more firmly back towards the face if you desire a more intense release. Let those toes fan out from side to side. We're going to bring ourselves to do a little bit of standing work here. So whether you have a bar, a countertop, a chair at home or not, please make it available to you if necessary. And then we're going to come up to standing. So with something of support, either right in front of you or along your left-hand side, we're going to come on over for some of that bar work we talked about. So, bar on our left, I'll just whoosh. Perfect. So from here, soften up those knees. If at any point in time it's required, I want you to take that forwards hinge. It's going to center a little bit more into those glutes, and that's exactly what you want it to do. So if you would prefer, stay upright. Otherwise, Sarah's got that hard, intense demo for you in the back here. Soft knees, parallel toes, roll out your shoulders. Guess who's back? Let's go. We're going to take the right leg out. Then we're going to bring it in. So as you're doing this, you're taking those toes, making sure that they face forwards along with your laces, with the trail of your knee, your hip, and your shoulder. Let's speed this up. You reach out, you take it in. Now to do such, I want you to think about feeling every single strand of muscle fiber lying through the right leg to hug and tense and tighter with that form of adduction towards the body itself. Reach it out. Still staying bent in the left, but the hip is back on the knee, not forward. Speed this out, in. Yeah, right with that knee. For your 4, there's your 3, and in 2, you're gonna hold the right leg out, just hold. From there, you're staying nice and low on that left sit bone. If it's required, you lift up higher, but the ankle stays to that outer perimeter. Now we're gonna circle up and touch. Circle up and touch. Avoiding at all costs. Sometimes our body is a little more prone to opening, wrapping from the hip versus activating from the muscle body itself. So really try to hone your focus in, prompting with that origin cue. Take it up and back. If you're just lying in the outer track of your right hip socket, one more like this, other direction. Here we go. Take it in and forward. Without letting that hold the knee, keep that hamstring awestruck, like a lightning bolt with its engagement, electrified up and through. Breathe back and through. Holding those abs, squeeze your shoulders tight, single this side, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now to lift, you're trying not to offset the holding of your hips. When you lift up, you don't want to compromise anything happening through your pelvis. You don't want to let anything disengage through your side core. Hold those obliques nice and tight. Lengthen out of that leg line. Do not concern yourself whatsoever with height for your 4. Lower 3. Lift your 2. And you take a little more speed up. Lift, lower. Nice and light taps. So a lot of times what people ask is, why is my standing leg more sore than my working leg? Well, your working leg is that little bit of relief, that oxygen, that lift, and then your ease. Whereas your standing leg is active the entire time. No release. Let's hold the top. Hold, hold. Now you're keeping that nice parallel ankle, ensuring that that right ankle bone is to the ceiling. Small lift, just 1 inch. And release. Standing upright, checking with your low tailbone. It starts to give way in the back. You want to tighten this up. Keep that engagement in the abs. Lift and lower 1 inch. Keep it afloat. Lower 1 inch. There's your 4, 3, 2. Pulsing. Here we go. Take it up. Pulling off that surface that you have at home. Leaning evenly, dispersing weight through that left foot. When you're set, right knee to chest. Take it in. Take it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Think to cross that knee up towards the left side panel of the body. Really use the low abs to scoop. Take it out. Take it, scoop, and out. If you do it without the bar, you're more than welcome to. It helps you stay in your rhythm. Speed this up. In, out. Sit low into that left side seat. Make it burn. 3, 2, breathe. Hold the right leg out the side and just hold. 1 set of pulses, then you're out. Let's lift it. Small, just flirting with the ceiling, with the sky, Mother Nature. Snow today. 1, 4, 3, Or another option to release that outer hip line is take your left standing leg behind the right. Bend the right knee while staying long in that left knee line and pop out those hips. Just really let that piece out of your back. Toes facing off in the same direction. Now we're going to do a second position wall sit. So whether you have a bar, whether you have a flat surface, you are welcome to just take your back up to it. We're going to get into a second position wall sit. So with this, I want you to think toes are out, leading through your second and third toes. And then from there, roll your shoulders. Ensure that those shoulders, ribs, and hips are all stacking. Nothing is over curled. Extend into both feet evenly, and let's hold. Those hips go as low as you can maintain this so that you feel it in your glutes, but we don't sink or drop into our spine. You want to constantly feel that fusion in your center. Breathe this back. If your socks are slipping or anything at home, then I'm sorry for. Let's take our heels up off the ground. Take them up, slow, down, slow. Up and in for 2, down for 2. Now a challenge for you, if you would like, is to keep those heels slightly afloat the entire time. Your hands can rest either onto your lap or they can come into prayer, whatever you choose. If your arms are set up like Sarah, you're going to start to feel that activation in your palms. Fire back into your shoulders and then squeeze through your chest, your pecs. Up, slow, and down. Singles here. Lift and release. Lift and release. When we release, try not to let anything thud or jam that ankle into the base of your shin. And really keep it soft and light. In and out. Hold those heels at the top right here. Hold. Grip on into your abs. Breathe this open into your upper back. Long neck. For 4, 3. Now heels soften back to the earth. We're going to add in with our arms. If you need a moment, you need rest. Take it. Rejoin. Take those arms up to the ceiling. Now from here, down in front of you. Take them out to the side. So palms face the floor, elbows wide from the shoulders. Now we're going to reach this out and reverse. And again, we take this out in front of the chest and pull that back. Out in front of the chest and above the shoulders to the ceiling. Out in front and squeeze that back. Getting it towards your central spine, your upper shoulders, your posture muscles. Down and front. Out, side wide. Out, in front. Lift nice and high. As those arms come up and that variation takes its toll on your rep and your posture, ensure that those ribs don't disengage. They don't separate. You want to keep those hips back, navel tensing tight towards your center. Take it up and over. Take it down in front. Hold it out wide this time, wrist in front of your elbows and pulses back. So just squeeze your shoulders. It's all about hugging through your central upper column. Deep breath, chins up. 4, 3. Holding into your biceps when you're ready. Hold those arms out in front of the chest and we pulse up. Small little pulses, less rounding, and again, holding all the assertion through your back body. 8, 6. Fire into those heels, so those feet start to go soft and nullify this work. Both arms just up and in front. Up and in front. Narrowing through those lats, your central back. 4, 3, you got it. Give both sides of your seat a nice tight squeeze. Both arms up and pull. Right heel, center. Left heel and center. Right heel and center. We're going to add on just a little dip in between. So right heel up, dip and lift. Left heel up, dip and lift. Again, right heel up, dip and lift. Left heel up, dip and lift. Again, right heel up, dip, exhale that lift. Left heel up. Can we go faster to finish this? Yes. Right, press, dip, then lift. Left, press. Try not to let those hips come forward as you lift out. 4 more to count. Up and up. Left. Yeah. 4. Good enough. 3. There's your 2. And pulse this out. Pulse it. Pulse it. Take it down. Whew. What would Kayla do right now in her workout? That's That's what you ask yourself. Or she would probably sing by a well-lit tree, actually. Did anyone see that? Oh. Networking. All the celebrities singing out of their house. She's in a courtyard with a well-lit willow tree as it glows. Let that go. Hands, press off any surface you were on. Forwards fold. Bring those feet in. And then just try to soften the knees so that's a real nice decompression for your central spine and your back with your knees soft versus you feeling it tug into those hamstrings, right? So, we're going to bring you back down to the floor for a little more upper body and some glute work, okay? So, coming on down, we're going to start with just a right leg extension. So back into that nice solid tabletop, feet into your arms and your legs, and all four limbs on the ground. From there, feel your ribs and your hips. Suction, holding nice and sound. Right leg back and in. Back and in. Hinge and power out of that right knee. Try to note that when that right leg goes to extend directly behind the hip socket, I want you to flex into the ankle, curl and peel back through the toes. Once you do this, you might feel that transfer weight tend to the left. I want you to pull as much emphasis as you can into your right side hand. Press it back, take it in, not letting that mid-back dip. Let's hold this out. Hold long. Tuck back into those hips. Weight heel over to the right hand side. Now you're going to just keep that heel up an inch and down. Up an inch and down. Keep pressing out of that left shin, that left knee line. You have 3 more left. Can you give me 2? Breathe in. Exhale that out. Back stays unaffected. Pulse it out. Pulse it up. So you're fighting for the straightest leg possible. That flexed out foot and that minimal work that's happening through the glute. I say minimal because this looks microscopic. Yeah. 4, 3, and 2. We add on. Bend that right knee back in towards the left. And from here, you have 2 options. We'll extend the right leg back and drop. And then when we do it the second time, we come into that chest push-up. Now, if it's too much to balance that leg pulling in and back at the same time, then you just do that chest push-up on its own without the leg. So breathe in, hips width with those thighs, those knees. Right leg back 1 time, then down to the floor, and then drop, send it back up. Just the leg back, and now the chest on its own or with the leg. Your choice. So again, on that alternating round, you don't have to take that leg back. That is your choice because of that nice extended weight that causes a little more pressure with that inversion and that push up to the ground. You have 4 more. Back right and center. Down, chest push up. Back right, pull center. Woo. Yeah. Keep that nice squared off pelvis. 2 more. Let's go back and center. Drop. Back and center. Let's take our chest down to the ground. Right leg is out. That choice is yours. Square off those hips. Squeeze tight into that tuck. We pulse this down and out. Pull through that upper structure. Not omitting that breath. Do not let it cease. Breathe. Palms out wide. Elbows to the side. You have 4. There's 3. That's 2. And release. Right knee to the ground. Roll out your shoulders. Shake out your tail. Knees hip width. Left leg this time around. Take it back. Take it in. Back. Take it in. Just that left leg for now. Warming up that left side. 4. 3. With your right set of laces to the floor or those toes rounded out, you have 4 more to go right there. Pull that weight out of the right. Heavy imprinting in that left hand, left leg back, and we hold it here. Hold. Tuck those hips. Reaffirm that nice strong work building through that back. Let's lift 1 inch and release. 1 inch and release. So less about throwing that heel up. As you can see, when Sarah's glute crossed the leg to lift, nothing is dipping down in her abs. Nothing is pulling that weight so it transfers to the back. It's all held nice and sound from her abs. 4, 3, 2. Let's pulse this out. Please lift. Nice and steady. Knee stays facing down to the ground. 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, left knee down. We repeat the same as we in on the left side. So you're gonna fire back and down and drop with that push-up to the ground. Left leg on its own and left leg with the push-up. You again can choose to alternate the leg extending and then doing the push-up on its own. Back and flex, drop, reset. Extend on out of that knee, drop, and really give that glute a squeeze. 4 more each time. Press, center, drop, extend it out, press. Elbows go wide, hands flat to the floor line. 2 more. Your last one. And let that go. Take that left leg back, and you're just gonna pulse it out 1 set as you did last time. Breathe into that. Square your hips. And when you're set, take that left knee back down to the ground. Walk those forearms out. I know, it's like, oh my gosh, the back and body work. Why? It's so good for you. Knees back, hips hug them under. You can stay on your knees here, or you can curl under and press through the backs of your legs, lifting them towards the ceiling. 4, 3, press out of those toes, and you're just gonna tighten, tap, squeeze, let go. Tap, squeeze, let go. So you go from that neutral into that almost C-curve motion. 4. Legs stay still standing. Feel that force come from your elbows, your toes on the floor, and meet in the center. Let's speed that up. Tuck and hold that in. You got that. Pump it out. Use that breath. 4. You're 3. 2. Chest stays open. Breathe and please release. Let that drop. Now instead of taking yourself to a child's pose, just find that nice open heart towards the floor. Your hips are high, so it's just a little bit more for your back. This side is lining your shoulders. All right, walk those hands back. We're gonna get into a little bit of abs. So if you have a band, great. If you have weights, you can also substitute by holding just one through the center of your palms. We're gonna come flat onto our spine. So once you're here, just pick yourself up. You know, feel good, feel fresh, have a sip of water if you'd like. Now, taking that band so that it's just cycled over your forearms. Avoid the elbows, the wrists at all costs. Breathe your shoulders nice and tight, heavy into the ground. Hands reaching towards the ceiling, legs, let's tabletop them off the floor. So ensure that as soon as you tabletop them, you're not allowing that mid back to lift. You want to pull it heavy into the floor with that nice extension up into your hips, your low abs. Let's let this grip. Taking those arms up and overhead, 2, back and center over your chest. Just those arms, up for 2, and back to center. So that band is there so that you can ensure accountability. You're never letting it go soft, same as if you have that weight. You're holding that nice strong parallel structure, keeping those knees right over those hips, not letting them crowd into those ribs. Yeah, up, slow, in, slow, up, slow. When you're set, hold those arms right there. Now I'm going to take that right leg all the way out long and center it out. Left side. All the way out long. Center that off right side. All the way, reach it and breathe it back. You have options for this, so if you need, rest that leg to the floor when you hit the bottom. Just try not to let the back disengage. You're just trying to take a little bit of the onus out of that spine, out of that skeletal structure. Right leg out slow, right leg back in slow. Never letting those hips, that back disengage from the floor. Singles, right and center, left and center, right and center. 2 more on each side. Breathe this in. Shoulders, mid back, heading to the floor line. Hold this at the top. Now, right leg's gonna go out 2, arms reach above you, 2, in. Same side again, out. For 2, and in. For 2. As that right leg fires out, try not to let the left knee crowd in towards you. Keep that extension. Synergetic. Out. Slow. Yes, in. Slow. Out. Slow. Here are your singles. Press and center. Press and center. 4. Hold that low ab. Scoop. 4 more. left leg goes down to release in, in. Both arms, left leg down to release in, in. Down and out. Up and in. I don't know if you guys can hear what he's saying in this song, but he's saying all of us. Let's take this out. You got this, out. Slow. Here are your singles. Stay with your breath. Open in that chest. Lock the negation through the right. It is not just passively sitting there. 4. Reach elbows, sets of toes. 3, 2, 1. And please release. Take the band off those arms. Grip knees separately into your hands. Give them just a couple of nice circles. Especially if we feel that tend to jump into our hip flexors. Just send a bit of oxygen there. Rock yourself from head to tail. We have one more standing exercise to do, getting your heart rate up that way versus any of that cardio business, you know? So this time, right hip is to the bar. Standing facing off. 2 options as mentioned before. Stand tall, level 1. Hinges forward. Hips sit back as level 2. Gripping forwards onto that nice strong surface, that chair, or perhaps the partner today. In 3, 2, you're going to tap that left leg up, stay parallel with this. Out slow. In slow. Out slow. And in. So the reason we start nice and slow is we can start to feel that challenge. How you want to actively engage through this versus passively move through it. Passively, what is that word? We don't want it, right? Leave it out there. For someone else to take it into their vocabulary. Take it on out, slow. Hold those abs, breathe that openness through your collarbone. We'll speed this up slightly. Take it out, take it in. Out, tap, in, tap. Holding tight to that right seat line. 4. Reach, squeeze that back. Really feel that squeeze from the side half of your glute. A little quicker. Out and in. Ooh. Sharp side, like a ripple. 3, 2. Leave that left leg all the way out right there. Now we start to circle it from here. So we want to circle it out, back, and tap. Circle out, back, and tap. Around and through. Around and through. So you're exaggerating it so it just lifts you up and cycles you around. Like again, the perimeter of your left hip socket. You got this. Now we go the other direction. Ooh. Touch. Around and touch. Noting as well with this side, the way you maintain the other side, not sinking into the hip, not letting that fall out of your core, holding nice and sound, and that strong structure along the right side body. Now we're going to just lift this leg up. So we lift it up and down an inch. Just an inch so that we keep it afloat. Staying right there with it, breathing through it, leaving that strong imprint with the right foot. Keep it heavy, keep it sourcing into your battery pack. Breathing in, resetting, stretching longer, stronger. Pulse to the top, please just up. Yes, staying bent in that right knee. You stand taller than you should be. Whatever surface or structure you have for support, when you're ready, left knee to the right chest. Up and press. Scoop up and press. Think about drawing through that lower left set of abs, and then you draw the knee to bend. Take it up, take it out. Breathe it up, take that out. For your 4, still pressing out of that right ankle through the floor. Single the squeeze, take it up, out. Hugging in, spine stays isolated. 3, 2, hold that left leg out, just hold it up. 1 set. You're going to pulse this out to finish this. Bend lower through the chest, deeper through the hips. 3, 2, and there's your release. Fire out of that leg. You can figure 4 again. That right standing leg over, or toss it along the back of your left side. Bend just the left knee and fire out of those hips. Give that nice elongation through the back of your right leg, okay? We're going to come on down to the floor. We're going to get just a little bit more juice going in our back seat, and we're going to send you on your beautiful Sunday. Sound good? So, we're going to come into a little bit of pretzel. So for our pretzel, we're going to start with our left leg forward. If you would like, you can feel welcome to take a blanket, a ball, a block, a prop under your thigh to kind of help with just initiating that lift to start with. That is the hardest part. From here, you want to have that parallel left shin out in front of you. Try to rotate that right hip creasing towards your left knee. Option 1, forearm to the floor. It's going to help us a bit with that lift. Option 2, hands come out, down, and in front of you. Now, as you come here, I want you to make sure that we don't fire into the hip flexors, shortening and drawing that knee ahead. You want to fire your heel back behind that knee so that at all costs, it all stays in that outer corner of your glute knee. That's sweet seat. So, taking your arm structure, roll out your shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. And when you're set, active into that left leg, you're just going to take the right leg up, circle it back, and take it down. Again, lift it up, circle it back, and take it down. You lift it up, circle it back, and take that down. Let's lift, circle, and drop. Lift, circle, and drop. 2 more up, circle, and drop. Lift, circle, and drop. Let's lift. Let's hold this one. Now just pulse up. So again, keep checking back. Keep checking in with your body's posture because a lot of times it's going to go in the path of least resistance. So you got to be the person to hold yourself accountable. If not you, then who? Then who? 4, 3. Deep breath. Check in with that left side again. Instigating a nice amount of weight into that outer left hip. 3, 4, 3, 2. Now just your circles back and around. Small, tiny circles. Feed this through your knee. Lead it out of that back right seat. Let those toes follow along. 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. When you're set, hold that right leg up. The work is just to hold it still. Cross your right arm over to that left shoulder. Ensure that your left set of fingertips is facing forwards in the direction of your left knee. And that elbow, wheel it back, lift your chin. We're going to drop down for 2. Press out for 2. Make this solely about the tricep and that hold happening in that back right hip. Down. Slow. Up. Slow. You decide the amount of body weight that's leaning into this left tricep line. Down. Flex that out to the entire left palm down. Flex that out. Let's take a lift this round. Take a drop. And flex. Drop. And flex. That shoulder stays above that left wrist. We pulse it out this side. Down. Woo. Hug those abs. Compact the body. Lengthen this out of the elbow core. It's folding as a result of the muscular force. 3, 2, 1. And let that go. Take the knee to the floor. Stretch that right hand up and over. Let that trail open through that entire side body. And then we're going to give you a little bit of a break with your glute knee. Scoop that band either onto your thighs or your calves. I'm going to have you all come on up to stand. And as we come into our squat, I want you to just note, instead of sending those knees and forging them forwards with your toes, pinching into your shins and your ankles, you want to trust your body weight back. And again, using those abs to help just kind of balance what's weighing forwards versus what's weighing back. We're going to get into our favorite little monster walk. Sound good? So we're going to step it right and left, just side to side. You stay hip width with that band line. And breathe your 4, 3. Stay flexed in the feet. Right leg. Let's lift it, please. Up and down. Same side. Up and down. Same side. So we're going to adjust into that lower edge, that back corner, just a little deeper than you were with that sideline. Up and down. Feel that lock into your thighs, how we're holding your hamstrings, your knee line, everything working together. 3, 2, left side this time. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Through engaging properly, we don't even have to do this that many times, but we love to torture ourselves, so we're going to. 4. It's kind of like if you eat a loaf of bread before bed and you wake up and you're like, but why? Up and drop. Squat this down first, meet you at the top. Take it low, breathe it high. When you come high, extend those hips forwards. Draw the tailbone down. Breathe those shoulders, that heart space wide open. Speed this up. Down. Up. So good. We miss you. But I bet your glutes just feel exactly the same. Hard as rock. Pulse to the bottom. Here we go. Drop. Taking that time to get centered. Get clear. In. Make this about the hips hinging, not the knees folding. Now we step it side to side. We go right, left, right, left. Just take that band a little bit thinner, those legs a little bit wider. 4, 3, low in those hips, please. Right leg, let's lift it. Take it up and down. Up and down. When you lift that leg, try to keep your body as solid from the left side to center as you can. Take it, lift the right, and drop. Not letting that knee extend. Keep it the same strong structure. Up and down. You got it, left side. Here we go, this round. Let's take this up and drop. Again, up and drop. Having all that weight heavy through that right foot. Laying flat, up. 4 more, like that, stay deep. Take it, lift, and release. Take it, lift, and release. There's your 3, your 2, your 1. This time, no squat, all the way down, please. Drop, and lift. Down, fire that through. Drive through the heels. Pull up and under from the low back through your glutes. 4. Yes. Breathe, breathe. In. 2. Last one. Hold this at the bottom. Hold. Sit a little deeper. See if you can balance those heels up off the ground. If not, that's okay. Same sound. You can alternate one heel up at a time if you would like. Let's pulse this out. Just drop. Feed those sit bones back behind you. Pour your heart down, hold your abs up, chest out wide. 4, 3, 2, and please release. Take those legs in, slide that hand off, and we're gonna get into pretzel on the other side before we all leave. So, taking our right shin forwards and ahead this time, please ensure that you can take your weight off to the right on your forearm, eventually leading you up to do that tricep work, or hands forwards, blanket prop, pillow under that inner left thigh, avoid the knee. Power into a flexed left foot behind you, activate the right leg through the earth. Now we're gonna start again with that nice twist of the left hip towards the right knee and forwards. We're gonna lift and circle back, drop. Again, we lift, circle back, drop, slow. Again, breathe up, cycle that again. From that posterior outer corner of that left side seat. And again, lift, circle, lock that heel back knee together so your knee is constantly in coverage of your heel if you had a mirror. Take this up, circle, and down, slow. Again, up, circle, and just single this. Lift, and lower, up, and drop. Power that heel back behind you. Keep it in that nice, strong back panel of the body where you want. Let's pulse the top, right there. Small pulses. Take that chest forward with the right shoulder lower if you require. You take what you need. Doing this, being involved in as much as you can ask of your body at this time, right now. Just hold, hold. Cross that left hand to the right shoulder. Come up off your right forearm if that's where you were. Power your left heel back in case that knee has started to draw or tempt itself forwards. We pull down for 2. We press this up for 2. So pull that elbow back, prompting from the strength as you feed down through the top shoulder and you feed out of the floor with the right hand. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Keeping that core engaged, single this, lower and exhale up, lower and exhale up. Using your shoulders, your biceps, all that strong, beautiful body weight. There's 4. Make it as deep or as micro as you need. Pulse this out. 1 set, 8. You're there. Feet out of that left leg, hold it high. overhead. Breathe your gaze, your throat, the entire sideline into this stretch. Amazing work. So before we wrap up, I want to again shout out all you amazing mothers, all you amazing women in the world who mother children that might not even be yours, who pay homage to all the people in your workplace, everyone that you take care of. It's incredible, it's amazing, and we're so grateful. We're going to ask that you flex your feet, hands can come back behind you. You can take those arms out wide to the side and just breathe those knees side to side. With those flexed feet, you're going to feel that lock into your knees so that you get this from your hips, and it's doing a little bit less to draw from the kneecaps or the ankles, okay? So just sending space through there. And then send those legs up nice and wide. Bring your body to trail over your right thigh. Walk those hands to whatever extent is right for you, where the chest does not yet buckle. You can go breathing width again into your heart line. Your gaze is up. Oh, hello. Is that snow? Maybe. That's okay. Nothing can get us down, right? No. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not on our watch. So walk those hands back. Draw the body over towards that left-hand side. Walk this out. Just moving your body and your breath together. Finding that bit of harmony. And moving yourself with belief and letting go of some of the fear and other things that can take over in times of uncertainty. Know that whether you are beside someone or not right now, you've got this and people will hold you up. Walk those hands back. Bring those legs together. Shake them all out. Hold those feet into a kneel. Toes underneath your heel bones. Stretching out through your arches, so if you can't see, just lead your pinky toe. Wiggle that off side to side. Those of you joining us who got to spend the whole time with us, or maybe it was just a little